So I had this video, legendary old video on my channel that I removed. I have a lot of videos I remove. I'm not above self-curating. People act like that's a low point for YouTubers. So I had this video where I was making fun of my neighbor. I used to live at this rental place. And it was a house, but my next door neighbor in his house was this guy that was just fucking insane, dude. I don't even know where to start with this guy. He was
old dude?
He was old. He was like 60. His mother had died, and this guy had never had a job. Real Norman Bates type fella.
Oh shit.
And his mom had died, left him the house. That was the only thing of value he had, was the house. He was fucking insane, first of all. He was very strange. And he was like the only property there that had kind of a double lot. And this was a very wooded neighborhood, right?
Okay.
And so he had like a double lot, and the lot next to him, he hadn't cleared out at all, but there was like a lot of space in between the trees. And he started like putting up, he made, first of all, like a firewood stack in between the trees, and then I realized he was doing a lot of work over there. He started like growing his own vegetables in the floor and stuff, and it was pretty cool because it was like he had his little co-op going on in a neighborhood that isn't okay. Like you could tell like the other neighbors were like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And he basically, there was also like a little communal pond that he would go fishing in, and people were like, you're killing the fish. And he's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like if you pulled up a turtle, he would fucking eat it. This guy did not give a shit.
All right.
But once I moved in, my neighbors came up to me, and I was like talking to them, and I was trying to be friendly with everybody, and everybody's like, yeah, everybody's cool around here except for that fucking guy.
Yeah. Long
that
pause.
Guy is a problem. He is a problem, and everybody hated him, which means his house is right fucking next to mine. I went out of my way to be as friendly as I could with this guy. And so he immediately took it as, hey, brother, it's me and you versus them.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So I had like these two different lives going on where like I would hang out with him, and he would be like, it's me and you versus them, man. And then the other neighbors would be like, why are you hanging out with that guy? I'm like, because I don't want to fucking die. That's why. This guy's a fucking psycho.
And now if I leave, I betrayed him.
Yeah.
I was all he had.
Yeah.
And I stabbed him in the back.
I didn't want to, like, I would look out my window and see him, like, butchering turtles and shit on a stump in his backyard. Like, and he would, like, look up and wave at me. This guy knows how to use a knife and shit. I don't want to fuck with him. And he was one of those guys that, like, if a woman was jogging down the sidewalk or something like that, he would look at me and be like, man, look at the thighs pumping on that bitch. Like, he was like very just, grating. Everything about him was grating. But he would come to me because we were friends. He immediately thought, hey, this guy's also fucking insane, so I can share my insane conspiracy theory things with him. And my favorite conspiracy theory of his was he would come to me and go, hey, wait, first of all, let me back up. The whole point was I made the video about this guy.
Oh, the video was about this guy.
The video was about this guy, about what he is about to tell me, right?
Okay.
And he found out that I did YouTube. And I found out that he hung out on YouTube a lot. So I figured he's trying to find me on there.
Oh, no.
And I did not want him to find out that secretly in my house I was making fun of him.
Oh, yeah, because you had a video about... Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And so I deleted that shit because I didn't want to end up killed or something. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what he told me was he stopped me one day like in my driveway, and he goes, hey, man, haven't you heard about the Muslims? And I'm like, what about the Muslims? He goes, UPS. This was right when Trump was about to be elected, and he was so fucking hard.
Oh, this was a lot
Trump.
more recent than I thought.
No, this was 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually fucking, it's been that long. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So he was like, hey, this is what's gonna happen. This guy, you know how like people on InfoWars are insane?
Mm-hmm.
This guy was like to the point where people that watch InfoWars would be like, you're insane. Like he's that level.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was like, dude, this is what's going to happen, brother. You need to watch out. You need to arm yourself. Do you have a gun? You need a gun. Because what's going to happen is that Hussein Obama in the Oval Office.
Oh, my God.
What he's doing is he has UPS flying Muslims in on 747s. That's how they bring in their international parcels, is through these 747s. And they, instead of packages, they have them packed with Muslims. And they're bringing them into the country, putting them in all these distribution centers. And then he's, right before the election, he's going to declare martial law to extend his presidency, and he's going to use the UN and these Muslims to take control of the country. So you need to have a weapon, and it's going to be me, and the rest of these people are fucking losers. I see them walking their Pomeranians on the sidewalk. They're not going to get our backs, but me and you, brother. And then he takes me around the backside of his house. And he's like, when the grocery store shut down, man, I got us covered. Check this out. In the back of his house, like in his backyard, I had never seen it from the angle of my fucking window where I'd look out at this guy and go, holy shit.
Yeah.
This guy has cages back there with rabbits. And he would take the rabbits and he would make them fuck. And then when they would have, he would fucking make rabbit soup and stuff. Like he sustained himself off rabbit meat.
Oh my God.
This guy is a wacko, right?
That's so insane. That's actually, like, I feel like you're telling me the plot of like a movie where you die at the end.
Right?
Yet here you are.
So he's sitting there, and these are the prettiest rabbits too. They're both like the white albino looking rabbit, and they're huge in their cage, and they're just like looking at me like, please God.
Save us, Sam.
Put me out of my misery.
Save us.
If I have to fucking watch my kids get slaughtered one more time, you know? And so he's sitting there showing me all this stuff, so I make a video about it. Because it is the weirdest conspiracy theory I've ever heard, making fun of him. I'm afraid he's going to see it after a while, so I delete the video, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, and then I moved. I bought a house up in the suburbs. Life's going good. Haven't thought of the guy once, because once I escaped him, I just wanted to block him out of my memory. Mm-hmm. But now, with everything that's happening now in the political world, there is nobody that I want to talk to more than that fucking guy.
To see what the hell his
I want to
is?
see what's churning up there.
Yeah.
More than anything, I want to see what's churning up there. I want to know,
like,
what does he think of Russia right now? What
Yeah.
does he think of the seeds coming in the mail?
Dude, he's got that all figured out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
He saw the
I forgot
seeds
he had
coming.
birds. He also had these like parakeets. He would breed them, and then he would sell a parakeet. And every like 6 months he would sell a parakeet and go, he'd go, hey brother, just sold me another bird. Check out what I got with my money. Because that was like the only lump sum of money he would get.
Oh my
and
God.
He came out with this fucking compound bow. And he was just like, he's like, yeah, check it out. I got a compound bow for my bird. And
he just traded a bird for a bow.
A bow.
Like it was fucking 1000
This guy was-
BC.
this guy was living in like the fucking 1300s, you know?
living
He's like,
off
check it out. I got this
rabbits
bird that can say things. I'll trade it for that bow of yours.
I got this magic bird. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
This sounds
Yeah.
fucking unbelievable.
Right? And so
hell?
he had this compound bow, and I swear to God, he showed me the bow, and he looks at me and goes, yeah, this takes him out real quiet, like. Doesn't make a noise like the guy. Dude, the guy was a serial killer, I swear. So but I want to know, what exactly is he doing now? Like, what does he think about all this going on? I have to know.
He's just turned more and more into a rabbit as he slowly consumes them. He starts living in burrows.
He has to be like an old prospector at this point. Like, I feel like that's what they sustain themselves on, like those old gold prospectors. Just a hair soup every now and then, a little rabbit soup.
Yeah, he stopped cooking them. Damn, dude. That's nuts. I didn't think I'd say this, but I worry about you, Sam. How the fuck you left him back there? Like, you were his guy.
I was his guy. What
Did
he
you
told
tell
me?
him you were moving?
I told him. Well, actually, I was loading up the U-Haul with all of my belongings, and he goes, where are you going? I go, dude, I'm moving. I have to get a bigger place. My wife's pregnant. And he goes, oh, shit. Well, where are you moving to? And I did not tell him the street. I go, oh, I'm going up to this place because I don't want to tell people where I live.
Yeah.
And he goes, and he thinks about it for a minute. He goes, there's a good fishing lake up there. Mind if I come by sometime and fish? And I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. Just call me anytime. Because he had my phone number, and then I blocked his phone number. The second I pulled out of the driveway and was going down the road, I blocked that shit.